I figured, I seen several videos. Shoot, I've been watching videos all day, and a lot of people posted in the Facebook group that their water in Mississippi and Texas and all Louisiana, the water done went bad. So I just watched Cheryl's Organic Food Forest, and I seen their water is crazy too. So I forget her name, Mississippi Gardner. Her water is bad. So right now, I'm not even, we ain't even gonna do the whole, hey, how y'all doing stuff. I'm gonna get right into it, okay? Because I said, you know what? This is one thing about living, I'm more East Coast, Southern, Southeast, and they're in the Mid-South and Southwest. So what usually happens is everybody from the west side, that's the storms always move east. They move east. So stuff will be happening to the Grove Family Network, uh, and stuff will be happening to the New Orleans Gardener. Stuff will be happening to Cheryl's Organic Food Force. It always happens to them first, but I always catch it next. So I said before, they told me it was going to rain. When they told me it's raining and sleeting and snowing, there, it was a sunshiny day here. So the next day, rain, sleet, snowy, right? So if their water is going bad, I know my yard is flooded from all the floods. It's been raining for almost 3 weeks now. So I said, I'm going to take y'all with me, and I'm just going to do a mock-up video. Ain't nothing, I ain't really prepped nothing. So this is all raw. I don't know if everything going to work out right. So y'all are about to see the behind the scenes of really what I do when I'm preparing for real, for real. So what we're going to be doing today is I've been telling everybody all the stuff that they need to get. I don't be naming off this stuff because it's going to do me some kind of good. I name off all of these items because I have them and I use them and I know they work. And I name off all of these items because I know this stuff was going to happen. And I said, we ain't getting ready for the apocalypse. We getting ready for everyday situations just like this, right? So right now, let me just get into it. So what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna tell you because I ain't no surprises to this video. What we're gonna do first, I'm gonna hook this generator up. I'm going out in the muddy grass. We're gonna hook this generator up. We're gonna hook a plug up. We're gonna snake that through the house because the generator has to be outside. We're gonna snake that plug through the house. We're gonna run that on an electric stove. I said I'm gonna do everything I told y'all that I be doing, but I'm gonna show you. So this video may be long. It's not pretty. I'm not set up, nothing. So it's raw. So right out the gate, please, if the video shut off, bear with me. I'm coming right back. We are going to distill water and turn crap water into pure, fresh drinking distilled water. That's for if you need it for your CPAP machine, you need distilled water for all the things that you need right now, medicinal. After this, you can do it for whatever, your essential oils or whatever else you use your distilled water for, or if you just like drinking distilled water like I do, like Lady Lead do. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it. Talking too much. House shoes on. Gotta put on the big bad boys and get going. This ain't pretty, y'all. Okay, nothing about this is pretty. So I know this video is about to be crazy. I know it is because I'm not ready for nothing. But I was like, just to show everybody, I just want to show you like what I be doing sometime. Look, I'm the king of my castle. I'm the father. I'm the husband. So in the middle of the night, I hear a knock in the night. It's my job to jump up. Lights go out. It's my job to handle that. Water cut off. It's my job to make water. It's my job. So I'm just gonna take you with me. Come on. This ain't gonna be pretty. We're gonna be doing this back and forth, back and forth. I got my generator right here. It's gonna be a little dark too, okay? But I'm gonna show you. I got my generator right here, as you can see. I got a tarp, because I'm gonna show you what that's for in a minute. But we're gonna have to come back in for that. I'm gonna flip you around. Just hang with me, okay? But this is something y'all need to be doing. This is something you need to do. Because it's not pretty. And you get your generator far enough away from your house where, yeah, it's icy out here. You get your generator far enough away from your house so the fumes don't come back up towards your house, okay? So, let me think here. I told you this is straight out of the gutter because it's dark and I don't have anything ready. I kind of want to sit my generator up on something, like a piece of wood or something. Hold on. We're just gonna do this. What I tell y'all about that beehive equipment all over the place. So I'm just gonna put this down here. See that? So my generator can sit on top of that. And then, hold on. I'm gonna put this cage around it, a pet cage, right? We're gonna put that there, and I'm gonna show you why in a minute. Please hang with me, y'all. We did that, family. So we can put a pole over top of that, and you want a tarp over top of your generator because you don't want your generator getting wet out in the storms, all right? So right out the gate, I know what I got now. I'm fabricating, as y'all can see. Now I gotta go find a plug in the night. I don't got my flashlight. Are you ready? Wait. Hell, I'll take you with me. I said I'm taking you with me. I gotta find that plug that I had out here. Y'all. I got that Glock unlocked, so I ain't worried about that part. Okay, I found the plug. I got the plug. We're gonna snake that up into the house. And it's no sooner we can get this generator running and going, we can start distilling some water, okay? Now here's the best part. I've been spending all day and I bought an extra run tank for gas that's gonna last 72 hours. So I got 2 of those and I filled them full of fuel. And then I filled up all of my gas, my normal lawnmower gas tanks full of fuel. You need everything you need right now. If you got candles, get them. Everything that you can find that we've been talking about, get it, okay? So this is raw, you guys. And I'm sorry that everything ain't all cute and pretty, but during a storm, ain't nothing cute and pretty. I've been telling y'all this. Oh, them owls coming out. They make my nerves hurt. All right, I found the end of my plug. We're gonna see what this Honda do. Long plug. I hear that owl. I think I see a fox or a coyote cross there too. All right, I'm set right here. Gotta work fast because I don't know when the rain gonna pick back up. Because it just stopped raining. Now look, I'm gonna show you the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm just gonna snake this through my window. Try to break a limb. Okay, all right, we got that going. Now I'm gonna get this running. Everything is grounded. Plug that in, right out the gate. I'm gonna bring y'all over here and show y'all exactly what I mean, what I'm talking about. I know this video is crazy, y'all, but I'm telling you, you can't stage this. Okay, choke it, cut it on, make sure my eco is off. Open my vent. All right, now crank this sucker. Quiet as a mouse. Cut that choke off. Cut the eco on. Quiet as a mouse. All I'm gonna do now is just run this just like this. This way, the exhaust can escape, but it won't get wet. So I'm doing it so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay? Put a fence over top of that. It's even better. That's it. Let's go in the house. It's running. Listen, you already can't hear it. That Honda ain't no joke. If you don't have a gas generator, listen, can't hear that. If you don't have a gas generator, you need to get, take my boots off, they muddy. If you don't have a gas generator, family, you need to get a solar generator, and I didn't want to do the solar because nothing is hooked up right now, okay? So, I'm gonna bring you right here for a hot second. Might get my feet cold. So, I'm gonna bring you right here for a hot second. All right, we good. So I'm gonna put y'all on this bigger stand. Put this down on the floor. I'm trying to hurry up and work fast. Let me do a quick check. Put this down on the floor. Let me shut that off. So we can see our generator right there, running right outside the window. Y'all see that? In the top right there. Okay, everything look good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm bring y'all over here with me. I'm gonna close my window. I got my solar panel right here. But, okay. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Okay, you can make it quiet for a quiet box for it. Right now, I ain't thinking about that right this minute. We thinking about getting some good water up in here. So, this is what we doing. And that thing's so quiet. My neighbor got a gigantic Generac, and trust me, he wish his was this quiet. So I'm not worried about no puttering around, especially if your life depended on it right now. So let me make sure this is cut off. That's one, off. All right, we plugged in, family. Look, we got power. Let me turn that around. This is an unnecessary part right now. We don't need that. But we got power. So, I'll show y'all right out the bat what we talking about. Okay. What we got, what state do you live in? What we have right now is a distiller, a water distiller. I showed you guys the one that I made. I showed you this one. This is the one that I purchased. Frankly, this needs a lot of good tweaking and it'll be a way better distiller. But let me see. So we're going to literally turn, I'm gonna show you how to turn dirty water into clean distilled water. I've done this in another video where I took literally muddy water out of my plant pot. From my plant draining down into the pan, I took that water and I showed everybody. It was dirty, it was black, and I drank that water because it was pure and it was crystal clear when I was done. So, what's going on there? Is power really out? No, my power isn't out. Their power is out, and maybe your power might be out. So I'm just showing you a few things that might help you. So let's get it on the road, okay? Because some folks really need to see this. My stove, this is my electric eye that I just got through telling y'all about the other day. A hot plate. You don't need no stove. If you don't have power, if your power is out, you need candle. Remember that? Our Crisco candle. There you go. There go your light right there. I just told y'all this the other day. I didn't even get a chance to put it away yet. Matter of fact, we don't need that right this second. I'm gonna set this over to the side. We don't even need it. A distiller and a hot plate. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna work with that now. I've seen reports in our Facebook group of they're showing the parasites in the water. The parasites are literally swimming around in the water and you can see them. They told them not to drink the water, not to wash with the water, not to bathe with it, not to do nothing. Don't brush your teeth, don't do nothing. Don't touch the water. But see, what's funny about that is everybody is alarmed now about the parasites in the messed up water down in the Louisiana, Texas area. It's been going on in my hometown forever. Flint, Michigan, and Toledo, Ohio. Our water is green from the algae blooms. That's what they've been fighting about in Flint, okay? So, I'm not gonna get on the politics of that. I'm just saying, this is why I keep telling y'all to get this done, because you don't know who's controlling your water. You don't know that. When you turn that little knob, you don't know where that water came from. Frankly, you need to be distilling your water every day, any doggone way. Because have you ever seen a water filter? My water filter in the garage right now, if I could get to it right now, I'll show you. It's black. And it's time to change it. And I just changed it last summer. Okay, let's get right back to it. My eye is on. Oh, let me cut it on. Cut it on high. There we go. There we go. So all we gonna do, I'm gonna show you just a little bit. We ain't gonna be boiling water. Well, I'm not gonna be on camera boiling water all night, distilling water. I got a gallon of water right here. Look, I think it's like a gallon and a half, something like that. Gallon and some change. And all we gonna do, bring you a little close to me. I don't know how much battery we got before I have to plug him back up. Hold on. I'm gonna take you to the top, okay? Go upstairs a little bit. There we go. So you can see, this is the thumper. We don't need that right now. This is for making other things. You're supposed to put ice in here, and the condensation, it distills water faster, okay? You put the ice down in the middle of here, and this tube here, you can drain the water off when it starts getting warm and put more fresh cold water in. It circulates. This is your circulator. So we ain't even got to do that right now. So all we're doing now is thumping this water right out of here, and it's going to come out of this tube right here. Okay, this is stuff that I added so I can control it. All right, everybody need to be distilling their water right now. Everybody. We need to be doing this every day anyway, family. I'm gonna do a little at a time, okay? Just to show y'all what's going on. Now, we're gonna put this together. Putting it together simple. All we're gonna do, we're gonna put the lid on. This is the pressure here, and really, right at this moment, we really ain't even gotta worry about the pressure for what we doing. That's for something completely different. So, you put your lid on, and whatever kind of distiller you get, whether it's screw down or you lock it down, this got side locks on it, which I like, because it's hard to unscrew a piping hot lid. All right. Now you add your steam hose. This is where, when it starts boiling, the steam goes up this tube, down into the thumper. It cools off, the condensation cools off, and the pure distilled water runs down this tube into your container. All of this has been sterilized. It don't got to be super tight, especially with water. Water ain't gonna hurt nothing. Don't get all Rambo on this. And you can bend this copper tubing however you need to. Don't get stupid and kink it, but you bend it however you need to. I'm just trying to get it centered on that eye. All right, so right now, family, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim this tube here right into this bowl and wait for the fireworks. Literally, that's it. Now we're gonna keep watching our pressure over here, and usually once it hit around 120, that's when we start seeing some stuff go on, but we'll see. We're using a hot plate right now instead of the oven. So we about to see what happens, okay? Oh yeah, it's hot. We're gonna come back downstairs. All right. I'm gonna plug this phone up so we don't lose no juice. All right. And I'm gonna be right here with you. Hold on. Just trying to make this better. Okay. Battery pack. I'm using the battery pack to charge it up, okay? This is the little one that was in my car that I didn't even show y'all yesterday. Okay. Any questions? Yes, electric hot plate. And usually, so if I put some sugarcane juice in there, what? No, this is about water, man. Everybody is in some trouble right now. I ain't talk about doing nothing with no sugarcane juice or nothing like that, okay? Right now, man, everybody is in some trouble, bruh, for real. Uh, just touch the pot with his hand. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Hot plates is the truth. Yes, they are. And everybody need one. So can I sterilize water from my faucet this way? This is faucet water. Yes, yes. You can go out in the pond and get some water and distill it like this. This is what you could take salt water, ocean water, put it in here, distill it. You'll have distilled water and the salt will stay in the pot. Everything, all of the nasty stuff that you're trying to get out of your water stays in the pot. Okay? That's how this works. The steam is so hot, it rises. And then it goes to the place of least resistance, which is up through this tube. It comes back down into your clean jar, and then it leaves all of the salt in the pot, or the bacteria or the germs and everything else. That's what distilled water is. You got rid of all of that nastiness and left it in the pot. What are the tubes coming out of the thumper? That's a circulator. This literally, I would take these apart, and I got a cooler that I hooked up, and it's full of ice. So the water would constantly go down into the cooler, cool down, circulate back up into the thumper to keep the coils cold. Instead of keep putting ice in here, I made it so you can put it down in a big cooler, so you don't even have to keep worrying about that. You just make sure that ice stays in the cooler. How you make it and where you buy it? Amazon. I'm gonna put the link to it after I'm done. Okay. Let me see. Leah, can you use snow for this? Any kind of water? Yes, 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 you can. Atheist, whoever, let me see, who timed them out? Eco neighbor, aim for the head, bro. This is serious. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. Not tonight, man. Any other night, I'm like, okay, but not tonight. Thank you all in the soil. Said, thanks for the class. It ain't even a class. I just hope everybody just jump on board, because this ain't serving me. Because I'm ready. I'm just showing you all of the stuff I do. I know it seemed like a lot of hype and a lot of talk, but look what we going through right now. Yes, pool water too. Look what we going through right now. This ain't a game. Thank you, Eco Neighbor. Thank you, bro. Let me say, that is how to do it. Old boat cooler and freeze milk jugs, and then don't, yes, and then you don't need the ice bags. Exactly. That's how I do it, and you get a lot more done without keep worrying about dumping ice, because in this little thing, the ice will melt fast. In a big cooler, and I got it all tricked out. I'll show that to you someday. Everything I do, I'm telling you, I do it myself. I'm not reading something in a book or a video and then just hit you with it. This is stuff, and the people that know me know I do this, for real. Let me see, Angela says, Haley, a question. How do you sterilize your circulator tubes? God bless you. They're being sterilized as you're doing this, number one, with distilled water. But then you turn around and you hit it with some bleach or vinegar and water. That's, see all the, I've been using it so much. You see all the discoloration? That's from, letting it sit. You hit it with some vinegar and some water, some lemon juice and some salt and some baking soda. That stuff will come off and come clean. Let me see. Okay, I hope it get hot enough on this plate. Let me see. What you find on channels. Yes, because you know what? This ain't one of them channels you're gonna be seeing a whole bunch of twerking and the newest dances. No, that's not helping nobody do nothing. You get more views with the new dances, but you ain't saving nobody's life with that. If anything, you might end up getting bullied till you do something bad to yourself. I've been seeing a lot of that lately too. All these internet stars are doing bad stuff to themselves because they can't take a little criticism or some trolls. Let me see. I don't think people realize how serious this water. What is very important, and you say important thing, we don't know who's controlling the water. Yes, we don't know who controlling the water. Okay. So yeah. Anybody, any questions? My husband and I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Fifi, for sharing the knowledge. God bless. Thank you so much. Bless you too. You can make your copper looking better, barkeep. See, that's the thing. You know why I don't care? I'm not trying to make it look good, because I uses it. It ain't there for show. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I could care less. I just wanted to make sure I got the green off. Other than that, it's a tool. This is a tool. Thank you, Miss Audrey. This is a tool that I use a lot. So I ain't really worried about, having it all polished up and, put spinners on it and stuff like that. Not this one. Let me see. How long can we store? How long can you store distilled water? I'm gonna let you Google that, okay? Google that one. Which generator do you have exactly? That's the Honda, the Honda EU 2200i, the inverter. That has the inverter built in it so it can charge laptops and delicate electronics. That is the thing you gotta watch out for these days. Before, with the big loud generators, we didn't need all of that stuff. But now we do, because one of those big generators will blow your technology up, blow up your phone, blow up your laptop if it surges. And the energy is not constant. It's always bouncing around. With an inverter, it just stays steady like a rock like this. What is the yield ratio on bad water to drinkable water? I don't know. I don't know. Some of this stuff, family, you got to Google it, because I'll be here all day trying to explain it and the science of it, which I do know about this, but I'm telling you, it'll take too long to explain all that. That's the part you got to do your homework, because I hope that you purchase something like this and learn how to use it, and then you would know, okay? I'm just showing you it works. Let me see. Knowledge of self. Got you. How often you clean the thumper? When I'm done. When you say how often do you clean it, you clean all of this when you're done. You clean it, sterilize it, put it away. Remember, this is copper. This is like a penny. You know what happened to penny if you just let a penny sit? The Statue of Liberty is supposed to look like this. She's all copper. The Statue of Liberty is supposed to look like this. She ain't supposed to be green. If you let a penny sit and get weathered, and then the atmosphere get to it, it starts turning green. It starts corroding. Oxidation. Right. Oxidation. So that's all to it. This, same thing. And trust me, that's the least of my problems. Especially when you go on there and you see how much you spend on something like this. You can't expect a Ferrari and you got enough money for a Honda Civic. You understand? So I spent Honda Civic money, but I'm getting Mercedes quality out of it. Let's put it right there. Can you use this over a fire? Yes. The only reason I'm doing this on a hot plate is because I'm trying to show you this is an all emergency. Look, my lights are on. I don't have to be running my generator. I'm just trying to show you right now, in a pinch, this is what you got to do. Say, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. The weather was a constant issue people need to take serious. I'm from Toledo, Ohio, so I know. You got to stay ready. That as soon as that first frost hit, you got to stay ready until April or May sometime. So yeah, definitely. So I've learned so much watching your videos. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And trust me, nothing I'm telling you is garbage. Trust me. Look what we doing right now. What trading water futures? Oh, I don't know. Listen, I got a bunch of videos in my prepping playlist, and I know some of it seems ridiculous, but everything I just said in that playlist is happening right now. And everybody should at least listen. You ain't even gotta listen to me. Just go listen to somebody that got some skills. Not nobody that just went to Walmart and read the label and figured out how to use something. I mean, somebody that's used this stuff and they know what they doing. And what did I say before? I said everybody think that this mess is over. It's just about to get worse. It's not over. I don't care whether you believe in the vaccine or you don't, whether you take the vaccine or you don't. I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care. Everything is bad and it's going to get worse before it get better. What did I tell you? You can't clean the tub up until the water finished spinning out, right? Ain't no different right now. Ain't no different. See, I live in New York State a couple years. It doesn't matter. No, it does not. No, it doesn't. Did you say we should be doing this with all our tap water if we want to drink it? I'm saying the way things are going right now, you may want to, yes, because the tap water in certain states right now, in certain cities and municipalities, is contaminated because of the flooding. And see, what I just tell y'all the other day, that whole video I was telling you about, they called my house phone talking about don't drink the water, you know. So that's why I pulled that out that night, and it's been out of my pack because I've been using it. A number of things on the store man can use. Let me see. Does boiling water help tap water? Yes, it does. But distilling is better because boiling it, once you boil it, you still might get the backwash of whatever you just killed in the boiled water. The steam rises and leaves the garbage behind in the pot. The steam rises, goes up this tube, comes down into the thumper, and comes out into this crystal clear bowl right here. You got pure drinking water, even better than you running it through your filter and everything else in your house and your store-bought filter. This is better than that. Which do you find easier to use, this method or using a pressure canner? This has nothing to do with pressure canning whatsoever. That's night and day, apples and oranges. They're both simple, but that has nothing to do with this at all. Did you make one out of a pressure cooker past 8 or 9 months ago? Yeah, you must have been watching me. Yes, I actually made that maybe 12 years ago. But yeah. Thank you, Eco. I got tired of that too. Aim for the dome. Aim for the dome. It's nonsense. Let me see. It's far from over. This is a matter of life or death. I live alone and working in my house, getting a need, paying off my debt. I will do my research. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you and good luck, okay? I'm in Colorado, originally from Indiana. I know about bad weather. Yes, and you know this is what we do up there in the snow. This is not new to nobody in the snow. But down in the South, how do you prepare for something you never had to deal with? You know, that's like us in the North trying to prepare for like record high temperatures. We didn't know how to handle that a couple of times. I grew up, nobody really had no air conditioning. Only rich people had air conditioning. That was really for no apparent reason. Nobody I knew had an air conditioner. Nobody I knew owned one. That pressure coming up, but this hot plate, it ain't like a stove. Maybe I need to get one that got a little bit more BTUs in it. Let me see, a survival straw for everybody. Yep, they only cost like $20, you know, and I think they could take a few thousand cups of water or something like that. Fan in the window. I missed something. We had a grandma. Oh, right. Fan in the window. Right. That was our air conditioner, especially at night and that humidity drop. That was our AC. You might wake up with a cold, but that was our AC, a stuffy nose. So this family is stuff. I really wanted this to go a lot faster. If we was on the stove, it would have been way faster, okay? What is a survival straw? I'm going to have you Google that, okay? It may be, so if you don't know what that is, that may be something you may be interested in, all right? Steffi Joe, please Google that. Let me see. If only people prepared this much for the come. Don't do the religion, Marilyn. I understand where you at. I'm gonna take that down, okay? Because all that's gonna do is somebody that don't believe in what you believe in is gonna battle right here on my channel, and it'll never stop. Trust me, I'm with you all the way. But I'm telling you, I always stop that because people get in there and then they say, that's not his name, and I don't even want to distract from this with that. I totally understand what you're talking about. But right now, honestly, you still got to do your part while you right here on this rock. You know what I'm saying? You still got to do your part. This is part of getting ready for that situation. Being ready for anything, getting prepared and taking care of yourself and your family, that's all part of that history book too. So you can run with that whichever way you want to run with it. But that's pretty much what that is, okay? Yeah, I know you're just saying, but I'm telling you, that always brings a bunch of negative people coming in that all they want to do is argue with you. And we don't need that right now. I appreciate you though, okay? Look up survival straw and Sawyer. Yeah, let me see. Hot plate cycle, the heat is not constant like a stove. It takes a little longer. Yeah, because if you listen, it keeps cutting it off. It'll get to a certain heat and then it'll cut off. I want it to roast. No, I'm gonna take that off, okay? Blanchard's Bees, because I don't want them thinking we doing nothing illegal. No, we're distilling water. We are distilling water. Cheryl, where do you think a solar generator would have been a better choice? No, a solar generator will do the same thing, but you will need to have more battery packs. If you have a lithium battery pack, which they're selling now, they cost just as much as that Honda, and some solar panels right here. I got my other ones in the garage. It'll do the same thing. But you got to think, it's best to have both. I love solar. But I'm telling you, you need backup to your backup to your backup. I got, look, I got kerosene. I got propane. And I got gasoline. You got to be ready for everything right now. You can't say, I love solar better, and I'm going to just run with that. Anything can happen. We ain't had no sun in about 2 or 3 weeks. And you know as well as I know, you'll get power, but you won't be charging that battery pack, that battery bank at the way it's supposed to stay maintained. And you're going to have to be literally off grid in your house and cut everything off and let your battery grid trickle charge. So what do you do in the meantime? You start running that generator. And you know what else you can do? You can be running your generator to help charge your battery packs. Shoot, I'm sitting down here. I ain't got my... Yeah, all types of battery energy, backup energy you can. Yes, it is. Wind power, water power. I live on a lake, and the water in Washiokushi Creek is always running. It's always running. So if I had a generator out there in that creek, I would be getting some water. Let me see. Corrins Hogan said, look at Texas. We had tons of wind power, but it froze up. See, you got to be ready for everything. Y'all know I'm always spitting solar, but man, I told you I got gas generators too. My old gas generator, it was loud. I had to let him give up the ghost. Can that copper withstand if you put it on a grill outside? Yes, yes. It can take fire. It's actually made for fire. I'm only doing this to prove a point that's taken forever. I was trying to show y'all something, but it ain't cooperating on this whack hot plate. This hot plate is about 25 years old. We had winds we had 2 days of sun, 10 days, and I thought a wind generator, but it needs 10 to 15 miles per hour constant winds. And here's another thing about the wind generators, because I've been looking into them for years. A lot of them are made overseas. If you do your research, most of them don't work, and they want a fortune for them. Most of them do not work. Check out as many videos on them as you can. Okay, check out as many videos on them as you can. Thank you, Eco Neighbor. And I promise you, all of the tests, and these are people, scientists, some of them, and they're like, this is junk. This is a waste of $900 or $1,500 or $2,000, a waste. And trust me, I've been ready to buy them several times until I didn't get nothing but negative reviews. So I'd rather just do my solar. It's a given. Let me see. Okay, you both. Still in the process of getting a generator, but I keep a grill. In Florida, we had power outages. We cooked on our grill. And you know what? Where is that at? I just had that a second ago. I got 2 propane. I never took them out of here. They in here somewhere. I got 2 propane stoves that I could be running, and that would get it popping. Why don't we do that? Okay? Why don't we do that? Show of hands so we can really get this going, because I know y'all want to be here all night. We already in 47 minutes. Let me see. Have you ever heard of the bathtub water storage product? No, I never heard of that. The only thing I heard when I was a kid, my mother filled up the bathtub when we had a storm and told nobody to get in it. She'd clean out the tub and fill it up with water. That was gonna be our drinking water, our washing water, our cooking water. Okay, let's get it. Propane. Propane it is. So we're gonna shut the generator down. Yeah. We're gonna shut the generator down and get that propane popping. Oh, there goes the stove, right? It was right behind me, y'all. Let me cut my generator off. Y'all can see me out here. Y'all can see me out here just in case that coyote run up on me, okay? I don't want that coyote to get me, y'all. Hold on.
Motion detected at the back road. Motion detected at the island camp.
told you it's gonna be raw. Didn't I? Told you. Straight out the gutter, son. So we're gonna keep this. Woo. We're gonna keep this rolling. And I'm just gonna scoop this over. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. It's boiling too. It was at a boil, y'all. If we would have went a little longer, we would have been good. Alright. This is still hot. I'm gonna just set it on the side. You never know what you're gonna get. Who all do some camping? If you camp, you know what this is. This is your propane stove. You can't get no better than that. I think I got about 3 of them. I know I got 2 right here. Come on, sucker. Didn't I tell you it's gonna be raw? Straight out the sewer. There's a reason why I stopped messing with this one too. And I think I done figured it out. That was it. It was always hard to get that on there. I come from Drum Rock. Propane tank. You should have these. They don't cost nothing. And you see them all the time. Especially if you watch sports all the time. You see these over by the tailgating section, sporting goods section. I don't need the feet. All right, we about to get it rocking now. All right. Whew. Didn't I tell y'all it ain't cute? Ain't nothing cute about this. Nothing. Now I'm gonna set these on here first, cause I know once that flame pop off, it's on and popping, son. Can't even stand it. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Now the hot plate just took longer, but we did hit 150 degrees. So that ain't bad. That ain't bad. This about to suck up. Let me get like old school, like my mama. Get a piece of paper, something popping. Burn a bill or something. Cause these propane tanks, they come out straight correct. They don't be playing. Once they on, they ready. Hear it? There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. I'm gonna show you the real deal Holyfield. What I tell you, you don't just have one source. You don't just keep one source of heat. You gotta have all kinds. Because see stuff like this, what that's telling me, look, I didn't know my hot plate was outdated. And it, listen, hear it. It's already cranking. Where my tools? It's already doing what it's supposed to do, son. It's about to pop off. Yeah. There she go. She talking to people now. She done got a couple drinks in her now, son. She ready to dance. She ready to dance. Oh yeah, we about 175 degrees already. Can you talk about how you keep your area ventilated? Right here. Right there. I just talked about this yesterday. And thanks for reminding me. And remember, this is propane. Okay, I continue wearing a love sign. Yes, because all of that has everything to do with what we do every day. Everything. Is that propane stove okay to use in the house? I want you, don't take my advice from that. Don't take my advice. I want you to Google that, and I want you to do as much research as you can. Okay? Do not listen to nobody. Do your own research on propane. No, this the hot plate on the side, which that thing is about 25 years old. Look how it looked. They don't even make them like that no more. Which is it's not giving me enough heat fast enough. So that's going to have to be replaced. Now, remember I told y'all, look, we almost at 200. We almost at 200, y'all. Remember I told you guys, I'm going to back up a little bit. Remember I told you guys that you need to be running mock situations. Like, don't cut on no lights and run out the house so you know where your house and everything about your house, you know where you're going. Remember I said that? This is one of those situations where you need to be practicing stuff like this. Is that propane? Go Google it. Is that propane safe by a hot plate that's not plugged up? Look, like I told you, please do your own research. Remember, this is in my house what I got going on. In your house, you're in control of what you do in your house. Don't take my word for it, and don't take nobody else's word for it. If you don't feel that certain things are safe, do you think listen, remember, okay, I'm not going to answer that because y'all seen me cut the generator off hooked to the hot plate, right? Come on now. Come on, folks. Now remember where we at. I know I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. Okay? So do your own research. Do your own research. Don't take people's word for it. You can watch me all you want to. All I am is just a thumbnail. You go to the library and you do the research yourself. When y'all watch these channels, any of them, take it with a grain of salt. Somebody had a good idea. You go do more research on it. Don't just take this dude's or me, my word for it. Don't do that. Okay? So, you hear that boiler? Hear that popping off? It's about to go down, son. Hear that? Yeah, see? That propane ain't playing no games. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn that heat down a little bit. That thing busting. What is with the light? Damn. Jeez. Piece of junk. There we go. Damn, I'm getting rid of this thing. It's lousy. Thing is useless. So yeah, we pumping now, y'all. We pumping. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pour the rest of this water in the thumper so it'll cool it off a little bit. Just a little bit. It'll get hot fast though. You know, if I would have been thinking, y'all, I would have poured this pot of water, this dirty water from me watering my plants. I would have poured that in there so you can see what it looked like when I bring it out. Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica. All right. We at 200 degrees. I'm about to open up the floodgate. Listen, hear that? Here we go. I heard the pressure popping off. She'll be coming around the mountain in a minute. I just opened up the gate. All right, let me see. Yeah, she ready. She ready. She at 200. Let me see. Okay, because everybody was worried about how safe I am. Remember I told you, missing the message for the mess. Let me see. Hard with cold chilled. I'm thinking about Meyer lemon trees, but they're in the ground. What y'all think? I don't know. Let me see. I do remember as a child smelling like kerosene. Everybody came to school in the wintertime smelling like kerosene because everybody had kerosene heaters as a kid. Let me see. She hot in the pants. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She doing it now. She fast now. And Marie said, you singing about my country. You know I'm singing that song. Welcome to Jamrock. Led, do you have a pond pump hooked up? Yes, I do. And I'm going to do a video on, I actually been working on a video of that for like a year. So look. Jamaica, Jamaica. You hear percolating? Gonna let the thing percolate. Uh-oh, there it is. There it is. We done struck gold, son. Let me see if you see it? What is that called so I can research it? This is called a water distiller. It's a water distiller. So it's gonna start out slow, but we've just passed 200 degrees, so now it's gonna start popping off. Remember what I said, I got an old hot plate. If you get that new hot plate, that you can use with a pressure cooker, that's the one I'm going to get, because I know this baby, she tired. So she coming. Your first few, matter of fact, let me see if I can show that. You're gonna have a little couple of impurities in that first batch. That's called your heads, even if it's water. Hold on. These is your heads. These is the beginning runs of your water distillation. So I'm gonna put that over here. I'm gonna put that little bit out of there because that's just cleaning out the line. Now it's gonna start pouring out in a minute. We're gonna put that in the thumper. We don't need that. Let me see. Yeah, Maria, we gonna just move that word out the way, okay? Because they'll think we doing something illegal when we ain't. Yeah, we gonna just move that out the way. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, we ain't gonna say that word in here because I'm telling you, that's a bad word up in this mug. They'll be done knocking on my front door thinking I'm doing something I ain't got no business doing. But y'all see it. Now this is just how it starts. Next thing is gonna be like spewing out, like milking a cow or something. But this is the thing about distilling your own water. Everybody wonders why distilled water costs so much, because it's a slow process. Boiling, getting the steam up, keeping the temperature just right, the energy that it takes to boil the water, and on top of that, then packaging it to give it to you. All of that stuff it costs energy to make your water this pure. You got to ask yourself. There it is. See that one? There it is. She coming out now. I'm gonna get a clear glass so you can get a good look at exactly what she's looking at. Okay, all it's gonna do is just keep speeding up. It's gonna speed up. We at 200. Pump him up a little more. I'm gonna put that here. That's what you got, family. Pure. Pure. Nothing. No additives, no nothing in there. Nothing. Pure distilled water. So this is what you end up with. But the more you let it go, like it's rolling now, the more it rolls. But you see, that's the thing about an electric distiller. If you got an electric distiller, what if you don't have a generator? What if you don't have any power and your power go out? What happens when you don't have solar? You got to think of something else. With this, I don't need no generator. I don't need no power. I can go light a fire with some logs and some wood and set this on top of it. That's why I got it. I saw the electric distiller, but you got to think, if there's no power, you almost defeating the purpose. Now, if you got a generator, you know, you got some kind of generator rolling for you, whether solar, gas, propane, whatever. But this just gives you more, this is more universal. I can pick this up and set it on. You see what I just did? I set on the electric hot plate. That wasn't working out. It's too slow, taking too much energy. Then I put it on a propane stove. Is there any reason you choose copper over stainless steel? It was cheaper. I told you. No, it was cheaper. The next one I get will be a stainless steel. And you know one thing about distilled water, it always have that taste like I can never figure it out. You know what I'm talking about. Copper has antibacterial properties. That taste, that distilled water, it ain't necessarily a taste. It's a, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's different than tap water or what's the other one? It's purified water. It's different. So we're gonna do another one just to show you. I'm gonna let this roll. Yeah, I guess that's how you can say it, flat. But you see, we rolling now. See, we rolling. Let me see. Mine is stainless steel. I think next time I do it, I'm gonna get a stainless steel. What is that? Let me see. What was that? What it is lack of taste. There you go. Maybe that's it. It's a kind of minerally type of taste to me, I guess. Almost like somebody put some rocks, some kind of mineral rocks in it. Copper is better, healthier wise, right, Led? I hear it has benefits. You know, I'm not going to lie to you and say that's why I bought it. I'm not going to begin to lie. I bought it because it was cheaper than the stainless steel. That's why I bought it. The stainless steel is easier to clean. Let me see. Isn't stainless steel less conductive, less efficient? Correct. Very correct. Very correct. Less conductive of heat. Yes. You are spot on with that. Look at that thing rolling. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If this water in the thumper, see my look, let me show you something. If the water in the thumper was cold, we would be getting more water and more activity. But look, the water in the thumper done started smoking. See it? That's how hot the coil is from the steam. That coil is so hot from steam that it already heated up the thumper water, and I made sure it was ice cold. So what I would do is drain this water off and put new cold water in it, or my circulation system will be constantly circulating ice cold water in there, which would cause the condensation to come out way faster, way more, and we would get a better product. So honestly, I didn't think I was gonna have to do this, but I am gonna have to get that water off. Matter of fact, let me cut my ice machine on. Ice maker. Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica. Yeah, yeah. I'm coming to number. Welcome to number. All right. Got my ice maker on now. Let me see. To cool the snow, to cool the thumper. I don't got snow here. You have to clean ice too. Let me see. Guess it would help the taste. Yes, all of that helps. So it's a 1.5 gallon, I believe. I think it's 2.5 turf. Yeah. Cause I remember me and Miss Craft was talking about which one I was going to get, and I think I opted for that's about 2.5 gallons. Yeah, cause I was like, I didn't want to. Hey, Beautifulness TV, we need to talk, young lady. It's good to see you though. Just put a lemon in the water and have it alkaline water. You must be off work. Have a Beautifulness. Gotcha. There's two different ones. It does have a different taste. Yes, it does. So, any other questions on how this works? Because I'm just showing you, and I did this on purpose. We coming up on an hour and a half. I'm going to shut this down. Instead of me just changing the water in the thumper, you saw how this works. If the water is cold in here, it produces a better product down here. Faster. This would just be pouring out. Okay? So what I'm going to show you now, put that over here. Let that finish. I'm going to cut my fire off. I think we got enough research popped off. Now, I know that this doesn't look like it make any sense. Because you like, well, Led, you had water. You had water anyway. So what's the deal? All of that bad stuff is left behind in that pot. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you got a whole nother product. If I would have put this dirty water in there, I did it in another video. I'll try to find it and put it at the end of this video. I put that dirty water in a pot, and in this pot, and did it on that hot plate. And I was using solar. I was using my solar panels to power it. Was I doing it that night? I think I was. I'm not sure. I think I was. But there you go. That is distilled water. So right now, everybody is in trouble drinking that bad water, and they telling y'all not to drink the water and everything else. Here's an alternative, okay? Do you have to clean any pipe every use also? Yes, you got to do that on anything you use. Yes, you do. Go soak it in some vinegar, and I tell you what you're supposed to do every time you use this, you're supposed to run some vinegar water, let that steam through first, because that cleans the pipe. Remember that first dose I said I'm going to throw that away? Because I didn't clean the pipes like that. So it had like a little tinge of green in it. Do you use vinegar or salt water to clean the pipes? Vinegar for the most part, but a little pinch of salt. Little pinch of salt in there. It's like a recipe almost. That's all you got to do. And you want to hear the crazy part? It was ice cold. All that heat, and it was ice cold. Now, to put that away, all you do, normally won't be no water left in this pot. I'll drain this thumper out, and I'll take this all loose, like I just put it together, put the little pot in the big pot, take the tube, put it in the tube, put the top back on, and put it in the garage. That's it. That's it. So for everybody that need help with their water problem right now, please, please. And there is research where there's other ways that you can distill water without this. Without this. It's not as efficient, but it's possible by using the dishes in your house. And I'm going to show you that too. I did research. Matter of fact, we're going to do it together. I did research on it years ago, but I've never done it. So why don't we do another raw video, maybe tomorrow, and let's all do that together. I've never done this experiment, so we can experiment together. And it's just using a couple of pots and some aluminum foil. So is the alcohol distiller the same? I don't know. I don't know. No, we don't have any snow yet. It works though, lid, a pop bowl, and yeah, and an inverted lid, right? So you've been doing the same research I've been doing, and all it is the same thing. When I was a kid, you know what? We had a survival skill that we learned, and that was in the hood, where you take a tarp and you put your four corners on the tarp, and you put a stick up under it like this, right? And then you poke that middle of the tarp down. Overnight, it'll collect condensation from the dew. So in the morning, you got a drink of water before whatever hike you about to get yourself into. So that's why I always be like, man, make sure you got some plastic, some garbage bags, a tarp, something. That way, you on point all the time. You can't do all that with a poncho. A garbage bag or a tarp, you could turn a garbage bag into a raincoat. You could turn a garbage bag into a tent. So I will be ready with my notebook in hand tomorrow. Experiment. Well, I will too, because this will be my first time ever trying to pull that in. I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure I can do it. Just never done it. I end up making my own stuff. Let me see. That's also how you get water from urine. Yeah, true. You could do it like that too. Now, what you end up with left in that pot might be unpleasant. And a shower curtain, that's right. Shower curtain too. I don't know. I got to see what I got popping off first. We did that in Boy Scouts, my brother. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know some of this stuff now, y'all. You was Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. Listen, you need to have done more stuff than sell them cookies for them badges. Now it's time to earn your badge for real. For real, for real, for life. Not just to say your little sash is pretty or your shoulder is neat. Nah. These badges is the ones that saying, look, I'm alive another day because of my skills. All right. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. And please, please be safe. Everybody is in a lot of trouble. But I'm gonna say this again. Don't just collect all of this stuff that I'm showing you. Don't just collect it and put it in a closet. Use it. Use it and renew it. Not just the food. You just don't recycle the food. Go out there and experiment with some of this stuff. Use it. See how it works. Go start a fire with a cotton ball, Vaseline, and a fire rod. Go just try it. Do it for an hour or two. Just have a little fun with it outside. Don't burn your house down. Stuff like that. Okay? Use that equipment. Don't be like, yeah, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, and it still got the price label on it, the stickers, and everything else. You have it, but don't know how to use it. That's kind of like, oh, I ain't going down that alley. That's like, you got it and don't know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave that right there. So, don't just keep collecting this stuff, y'all. Some of y'all are on point and you do have a lot of stuff and you have been collecting your preps, but you ain't pulled none of that stuff out the packages or the paper. I say right now is the time to start practicing. Practice. Teach yourself how to use that stuff and get good at it so you can teach somebody else. Okay? That's what we here to do. We here to learn, and once you learn and once you know what you're doing, you teach somebody else or show somebody else. That's why we here. All right? So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful night. All right? I hope this helped everybody, especially people in need. But definitely tomorrow, I am going to, I hope we are going to do this together and try to distill water with our pots and pans in the house. All right? We're going to try it. We're going to give it a shot. I've never done it before. It's like I know how to do it, just like I'm just telling y'all. I know how to do it. I got the equipment, but I don't know how to use it. We're going to change that tomorrow. All right? So everybody, please have a wonderful night. All right? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, S. Knox. Thank you, Butterfly Effect. Everybody have a wonderful night. Please be safe. This is not a drill anymore, right? This is not a drill. Everything that we doing now is everything we've been talking about for years, and it's going down now. So let's get this together. Oh, by the way, I have several friends here on YouTube that is going to help people learn about how to get their credit together so they can apply for a loan, so they can own land, so they can own their first home. I have several friends that I'm working with right now, professionals, you understand? Certified, licensed, approved professionals, and we're collaborating right now. They're going, not me, I'm not certified. They're certified and licensed, and we'll even hear a legal brief from a good friend of mine that is a lawyer. They're going to help you guys out as well. So everybody that's doing this ain't no word of mouth stuff. You're going to be talking to real estate agents, licensed, certified real estate agents, and lawyers. You ain't going to hear me running my mouth and hear my opinion. You're going to hear it from the pros, okay? And I'm going to try to find people in every area, even the people that just want to deal with land contract. Because people say, I can get a land contract if I want to. You can. But if you don't know what you're doing, you'll still get screwed. Those real estate agents can still help you, Okay, you don't gotta hire them all the way, but you still can pay for their advice. It's like you would do a lawyer. Like, listen, what is they call paralegals and stuff like that. You still gotta pay for some good advice, or pay for somebody to check the background on this land. Okay, don't get screwed. Spend a little money so you don't get screwed. So we're gonna be doing that soon. I just need to finish getting with my friends that we just contacted each other, so we can all get together and help you guys with that. All right, and do it the right way. They're going to help you fix your credit and show you what steps you need to take to fix your credit, no matter how bad it is, what you're going to need to start doing from this point forward. So one day you will own that land that you really want, or that home that you really want, so you can plant your fruit trees in the ground instead of keep putting them in buckets. All right, Live Farm 73, I love all of y'all. Please be safe, take care, boil your water. All right, ration. Don't be in there making big Dagwood sandwiches right now. You need your food. Oh, and by the way, let me show you something, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. Did not tell y'all we gonna need to do that. Did not tell you we gonna need to know how to can. Did not tell you to save your food up. I told you, and you know something? Thank you, Homestead Heart, and all the people that helped me learn how to can, because I got a room full of food. Everybody running out of here and busting each other in the mouth at the Walmart. Not me. Look, now's the time people is popping the tops on them jars because they can't get out in no snow. All right? I just had to throw that at you real quick. Everybody that helped, that learned with me, Homestead Heart and them taught me how to can, and all y'all, we had the canning party. You're steps ahead of the game right now. Now you know how to distill your own water, purify your own water. We that much closer to self-sufficiency. All right? Everybody have a wonderful night. Live from 73. I love you. Be safe. Good night.